And if I go to the book of Hebrews chapter 2, it asks the question. It says, who is man? Or what is man? That thou art mindful of him. He was made a little lower than the angels, but then it contrasts man with the second man, the last Adam, the Lord Jesus Christ. And the reason for that is because Christ came to restore the image that Adam lost. Now, I hope you're ready for this. Artificial intelligence is headed toward singularity, according to some of the movers and shakers. It's headed toward to be a sentient being. And now this. Artificial intelligence is advancing the field of interpreting human thoughts through various technologies. Researchers have developed systems that use functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, to deep neural networks to replicate what people are thinking. The University of Helsinki has created a brain-computer interface that utilizes AI to generate images based on thoughts. Meta's AI captures brain activity to reconstruct how images are perceived in the mind. There are AI systems that can turn thoughts into pictures with remarkable accuracy by focusing on specific brain areas. Additionally, a non-invasive AI system can translate silent thoughts into text using brain wave data. Let me put it in a simple way. It can read your mind. One of the powers of the Antichrist in Revelation 13 is his ability to control. He can control people. Let me tell you tonight, if he can read your mind, he can control you. And if he can read your mind, you can't hide anything. And if artificial intelligence can read your mind, and you can no longer believe, all right, a photograph or a video, and they can read your mind, what does that do to a court of law? Think about that for a moment. I'm talking about absolute control over every living being on the face of this earth. And they're already doing it. So all you have to do when you get home is just Google it, what I gave you tonight. Just Google the University of Helsinki, that's Finland, and brain-computer interface. Or you could go to fMRI. Now, we all know what magnetic resonance is, MRIs. Many of you probably had MRIs. It's a very it's a useful medical tool. But fMRI means a functional magnetic, where they are reading your mind.
All right, on this article here, Meta has an AI that can read your mind and draw your thoughts. Meta is developing brain scanning technology that can convert brain activity into vivid imagery in milliseconds. In milliseconds, y'all. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Unveiled a groundbreaking AI system that can almost instantaneously decode visual representations in the brain. That's some scary stuff. Captures thousands of brain activity measurements per second and then reconstructs how images are perceived and processed in our minds, according to a new research paper. Overall, these results provide an important step towards the decoding in real time of the visual processes continuously unfolding within the human brain, the report said. Well, let me tell you what my Bible says, not being mean, but maybe I'm a little, sort of like, when up at Mount Carmel, the prophet was making fun of the false god. Oh, I don't feel good today. All right. Now, about a year ago, Braxton had to do a portfolio, and it was extremely interesting. All the research that we did on singularity with the AI, the robots, and all that, and everything that this preacher's saying is so very true. Here on this page, we have the concept of AI reading human minds. May seem like the work of science fiction, but with technological advancements, it's creeping its way into reality. Though full of innovation potential, the idea also comes with tremendous ethical and privacy implications. Well, of course. Let's see what this says here. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to project thoughts into text. That's right. That's what this says, too. Meta's mind reader, brain to query, um, translate thoughts into text. That is so weird. It was on February 19th, just yesterday, that they did this picture. In a quiet lab in Spain, 35 volunteers spent hours typing sentences while a half-ton machine recorded their brain activity. This setup at the Basque Center of Cognition, Brain, and Language gave rise to Brain to Query. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Meta's most ambitious neuroscience project to date. The invention is a non-invasive brain-computer interface, BCI, that decodes sentences from neutral activity recorded via EEG or MEG. Detailed in Meta's research publication, the system represents a leap forward in assistive communication technologies, particularly for individuals with speech or motor impairments. They are doing this so they know what we're thinking. Because when you think about what, that preacher says, how, the devil, our adversary, walks about as a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour, he may very well use this to usher in the Antichrist. I don't know. I don't know. Just saying that, they give. But the Bible does say it will be a man, so we know it's a he, and it's not a robot. So still, AI could play a role in the end times very easily.